Yo, welcome back to Crazy Bowl TV. Thank you for joining me. Excuse me, joining me for another episode of What ManDem saying. It's episode 60. Big up to ManDem. Big up to ManDem. Long time no see. We haven't done this in a while. Welcome back. Welcome back. Come on, people. Walk in, walk in, walk in. As you walk in, you know the deal. Share, subscribe. Let's get this thing out of the way. Big up yourself, Craig. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. How everybody's doing? How's everybody doing? One day at a time, my people. One day at a time. Yes. Welcome in. Come on in, people. Come on in. You know the deal. Come through the barber shop. We're gonna talk. Today we just vibe, It's what everybody's saying up in those spaces. You know what I mean? That's what one man them saying all about. Talk about what everybody else saying. It doesn't have to be just Liverpool. Liverpool, we're going through some tough times right now, but we shall bounce back. We shall bounce back. So yeah, man. I want to see how everybody's doing, man. Come on in. Come on in. Hit the like button as you are walking in. Subscribe if you haven't. We are almost there. What? I think 10. The last time I checked, we are 10 away from 500. So people, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it, people. Hit the subscribe. Hit the subscribe. We are 10 away. And right now, everybody who's watching right now, if you haven't subscribed and you do so, we will get at 500 right now. So big up to yourself being in the building. Hit the like. Big up to Adel Aziz Hag. Welcome. Yeah, man. This one is not going anytime soon. So you have to take time as long as a person need it. Everybody grieve differently. And in time, things will get a little bit better, a little bit better. Yes, that's a fact. He is a family member, man. He is a family member. He will always be a family member, no matter what. He and his brother, actually, his entire family are family members to the LFC. And it's not just to LFC, to Wolves, to Porto, it stretches out. You saw the impact over the weekend, over the past, 6 days. We've seen the impact of what he means to everybody, not just football, but sports in general, right? If you haven't watched the show, please do so. Community check-in. We had a very wonderful conversation with myself and Anfield Irishman, and we talked about it, man. He is a beacon of unity, and because of him, sports came together, right? Sports came together, and sports brought everybody together, and it didn't matter where you were, who you support, where you from, what religion. It didn't matter. It brought everybody together, and that's what I believe sports does. So yeah, man, we will always remember him. We will always remember him, right? Eventually we will move on, but he will never be forgotten. So we have to keep supporting and praying for his family, because this is it's tough. It's really tough. But big up to all of you guys, always keeping his name alive, And I'm seeing it's not just Liverpool fans, it's everybody. Everybody's doing it. So keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. You know, keep it up. He will always be our number 20. Yeah, man. So as we making little steps to look forward and progress, how are you guys doing? That's why I want to know how you guys do. I'm doing okay. I'm doing well, actually. I'm doing wonderful. Today's my birthday, so I I'm doing well. My goal is I'm gonna go run some steps. I'm gonna see if I can post it, film myself running some steps and post it on the social media. Check out my IG. If you haven't subscribed to my IG uh, ch- channel, please do so. Quincy Bold is what it is called. So check it out. Check it out. Big up to all of you coming in. You know, we're going to talk. I'm just making sure that everybody's doing well. I want to check the temperature of how everybody's doing. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. You know, every day is important, people. Every single day is important. Let me do my quick PSA real quick. It's been a tough couple of days for all of us. Every sports fan, it's been tough, right? I think what our family member passing away showed us is we need to take life not take it serious, but don't take it too serious. Take what is important seriously, right? If you can't control it, let it go, man. And that's something that I'm still learning how to do, you know. When something that is out of my control, let it go. I'm a man of faith. Let God take care of it, you know, and then control what I can. And even the one that you can control, you need help, right? So, yeah, man, make sure that the mental health is always there, man. The mental health is very important, as well as the physical health, because those two make the spiritual much better. Okay. Um, so thank you so much, Craig. What you saying? Say Liverpool do need to start getting back to business in the transfer market. Don't worry about Liverpool. Don't worry about Liverpool. Liverpool will be fine. Liverpool will be fine. The machine doesn't stop. Right now, the machine is just taking a little bit of break, but it shall get back to what it does. And as you can see, it's doing quite well. He said, please, can we get over this? Millions of people. Bro, that is not your place to tell who and when and how they should get over. All right? You should never tell somebody how they should grieve, when they should move on. I understand what you're trying to say, but the way you're saying it does not make sense to nobody. That does not mean that if you are not into it, then don't read what is said in the social media. So, brother, yeah, peace. He said Nunes and Diaz leaving us. Well, that is what I would like to start the conversation with. There's been a lot of big up yourself, Spirit of LFC fans. Thank you for coming through. I hope you're doing well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's start with Nunes. Nunes, they I think the club, it's okay for him to move on, right? The club wants him to move on. They're looking at what's his name? Well, right now he has given priority to what's it called? Napoli, right? He has given priority to Napoli, and Napoli has to come up with the money. That's what it is. And I think from what I've been aware of is Liverpool is trying to get at least close to 50-55 mil. When Liverpool get to that number, then maybe we shall consider the move. So at this point, it's up to Napoli to come up with the money. If Napoli comes up with the money, Liverpool will, at this point, I think Napoli and Napoli and Nunes have already agreed on personal terms. So as long as they come up with the money, then we I think we let it go. At this point, he's still our player. I believe he's at the preseason right now, and he's training with Liverpool right now. He has to keep himself fresh. That's because he wants to move, or Liverpool wants him to move. Doesn't mean he should not keep himself fit. So right now it's up to Napoli. I think the last number they brought up was 43 million plus 4 add-ons. I didn't read too much on the add-ons. I didn't know how realistic the add-ons were, but the fact that Liverpool don't care, that's the thing that this whole year started with Trent. It's like Liverpool don't care about the money. I keep using the analogy of Casino Royale when James Bond borrowed money from the CIA and he said, how do we pay you back? And he was like, do we look like we need the money? That's what Liverpool is right now. We could have gotten more money for Kelleher. We said no. We could have gotten more money for Trent in January. We said no. Now, with Nunes, some club will be like, yo, this guy will be hard to move on. But Liverpool's like, we still have a number. Until you reach that number, we're not going to sell. We're not going to be forced to do something that we don't want to do. And yes, big up to ManDem in the building. Well, go on, Gary. Good to see you, my brother. Thank you. He's saying Napoli needs 70 million to get Nunes. I don't think it's going to be that far. I think 50, 55, Liverpool will start budget. That's what I think it will be. Big up to Rasta. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. You and the fam are doing well. Good to see you, man. Glad to see you. Thank you for coming up. Appreciate you, brother. Big up yourself. Yes. Big up to the chat. So, Rasta, what do you think, man? Nunes to Napoli, how much you think it will be the fair price for Liverpool to let Nunes go? At this point, it seems like Liverpool are not in a rush. I won't be surprised. It won't shock me if Liverpool says stay one more year after the World Cup, because World Cup is coming. His performance is going to go up a little bit, right? So I don't think Liverpool is in full panic attack to sell him, because if that was the case, they would have let him go for way lesser than the 43 million that Napoli suggested. I mean, I believe the Saudis are still, circling. They could also come up with the big money. Rasta said we got to keep Nunes. Why the change up? Because we have no strikers. Yeah, I mean, this point is Liverpool on plan B right now? Or we always have the plan that we're still going to continue? That's the question. Big up to Loss, man. Good sir. What's up? What's going on, Big Loss? Good to see you. Glad you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, brother. I hope you're doing well. He said, and there is none of that in the... There was not in the first place. The striking position is just whack. Circumstances, yeah. Let's see, man. Let's see if our recruiting team is gonna put their money where their skills are. Red Moroda said, I apologize. You sound insensitive. Cannot fully communicate in few words. I saw the Heysel and Hillsborough disasters did for the club. The negativity sunk a journal for decades, bro. I understand. That's why I didn't make too much of a big deal. I know where you were coming from. I understand it. But I was just saying that, yeah, it did come a little bit too harsh. But all I'm saying is sometimes situations like this, everybody grieve differently, right? Some people it takes them years. Some people more less than that. Some people even more. But one thing that I think I see where you going with this, which I will slightly agree, is I'm seeing that some people are using it as a way to make themselves better. I'm saying they're taking advantage of the situation so that they can benefit instead of supporting or focusing on on the family that is grieving right now. I see where you're going. Yeah, some people are taking advantage of it, and I've seen it. Right? They just want the likes, they want the clicks, so they'll just keep posting it and posting and posting and posting. I get that part, yes. But I'm just saying, understand that sometimes for some people, everybody grieves differently. I just want to make that clear. And I'm sure you Liverpool, we've gone through some you see what I'm saying? We've gone through some before Hillsborough, there was a disaster. And then there was a Hillsborough one. I mean, remember even when Klopp was there, he hit Klopp. What's his name? Allison. They lost family members and they could not go home. Remember those days? Yeah, man. So if any team can come out there strong, is Liverpool. We've gone through it. We've gone through it. So that's what I'm saying. Just let people take their time to grieve. And some of us can help everybody get together so that we can still focus on what is at hand. I understand some people want to move on so that we can, get back to the back to business. But it will take time, man. We can't force this. We cannot force this situation. We cannot rush into it. That's why the players, have you guys realized that Liverpool are showing no pictures, no videos of the guys coming back to camp, and they keep it because they want to give those guys enough time. A lot of times you say give the family and friends time, space so that they can breathe. That's exactly what's going on right now. Liverpool is the extended family. We, the fans, are the extended family of the immediate family. So, and it's not just us. There's Porto. There's the Portugal squad. There is Wolves, right? And then he has personal good friends with different people who are our rivals, i.e. Bruno Fernandes. He's going through it. And his teammate, Delo, they all going through it. They getting extra days to deal with the situation. So this is not just Liverpool. It goes beyond that. So if you see somebody taking advantage of it, then go at him. All right? Go at him. So I appreciate you, Red. I'm not trying to mouth you off or get you off or anything. If I felt like you being a malice, I would have just banned you. But I know it came from a right place. So just, if you're ready to move on, then just, you do it, in your own term and let other people do it on their own term. But I've seen that some people are using it as a way to get clicks and likes and that kind of stuff. And those people we cannot support. But he will still be our number 20. But big up yourself, okay? He said Jota RIP was a backup. Yeah, man. So we have to go find another backup. There's a possibility that Chiesa also might leave. Diaz wants to leave. So Chiesa, Jota, and Nunes. We have to bring in 3. We have to bring in possibly 3. But we will see. That's what I'm saying. Michael Edwards, Richard Hughes, Arne Slot, and the recruitment team. We want to see what you're going to do, man. What's the backup plan? What is the backup plan? Yes, sir. Big up yourself, Red. Big up, big up, big up. If Saudi knock on the door, we're 60. Sorry, that way. But that's the thing. I believe Saudi have the money ready. But Darwin wants to go to Napoli. He wants to stay in Europe. Napoli, I believe, are in the Champions League. So he wants to stay in Europe. And the manager that he's going to play for, he likes that type of strikers. So I think if was after Liverpool, he's going to Saudi. This is the part where World Cup came in at sometimes it came at the wrong time, because if World Cup was past or 2 years away, he would have probably gone to Saudi. He would have gone to Saudi, make money for him and his family. But right now, it's just, World Cup season, so he wants to play. Now we have no backup. Don't worry, Rasta. We will take care of that. I think it's going to gel the team to win 21. That's what I believe. You saw what he did for the short period of time that he did for Klopp, right? This one, man, and I will wait and I'll talk about it, because we, the fans, we got we have to step up. We, the fans, we have to step up. We cannot just look at the team and say, you guys make us feel better. We have to step up as fan base. We cannot go in with that negativity and agendas that we usually do. We can't go in there. Those players will need us in the worst way, whether we are winning, losing, drawing. They will need us for us to be consistent with them. So it's not going to be an easy season, people. This is going to be one of the toughest season ever. And with the couple it up with the World Cup coming, oh my God. With Jota, the family is more important than prayers to them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Football makes people happy. I think we will be okay. But the downside is if we're still hurting, it's going to be a downward situation. That's true. But like I said, if any club can do it, it's Liverpool. Like Grasta, remember during the COVID years, Klopp lost his mom. He couldn't go. He couldn't go because of COVID. Alisson, remember when he scored that goal while he was crying? And for somebody who lost his father in one of the worst situation way, you know, the words that he said was for the world to be one. You know, he said, I'm trying not to be a religious person, but with everything that going on, he wanted the world to be in a good place. And look how these guys got together, and you know what I mean. So I'm this year. I have to recalibrate the way I support the team. It has to be all on the squad. It's all on the squad. Like Loss is saying, praise for them. Yeah, prayers for all of them, man. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. Diaz said he wants to leave. Diaz never said he wants to leave. He said his team negotiated and he would do what best for him and the family. Yes. Yes, it was rough, but to lose someone you see every day, all the time is different. True. I mean, there's different caliber. That's what I'm saying. Everybody deals with it, man. It's like, even look at us. We don't see them often. We see him weekly. And look how hard he hit us. That's what I'm saying. We, as fan base, we have to be better. We have to be better. We cannot be entitled and demanding and this. That has to stop. At least for this year, put it aside and make sure these guys are going in this, because mentality monsters, this is where we're going to see if it does show up. You know, no, it will be motivation. Yes, it will be motivation, but motivation also needs support. Motivation will need support. We cannot just leave them alone and have them do it by themselves. We, the fans, have to be there. We have to be there. You know, we have to be there. And it started yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And I like how Liverpool have not shown any videos or shown anything, because this is just the team. This is the build. This is where they build the base. This is where the entire squad decide what they're gonna do. Because if yesterday they came together and came up with a plan, just like they did when Virgil and Joe Gomez were coming back from that long-term injury, where they said they're going for everything. They're going for everything, and we were that close to be invisibles, not invisibles. We were to be immortals, winning everything that football had to offer us. Right. So yesterday, this week is where that concrete base, that strong base, is gonna be, and one person is gonna be standing up, and that person, I'll talk about who that person up a little bit. But I want to go back to this. Not this one, this part. So we talked about Nunes. We know that Napoli is still interested. They're still negotiating. I believe a couple clubs in Saudi Arabia are also very, very interested. So let's see how this pans down the next week, because I think Napoli will want him to be in their camp very, very soon. So I think the Nunes moving out of the club is still the plan. I think the club has not moved out of that yet. But we will see. Things may change. He might end up staying, or this will stay the same where he will obviously move on. Um, so the next gentleman, you guys see his name? I mean, Rasta had just mentioned his name there. What do you guys think with what's going on here? Where's this big? Where's him? Where is him? Where did I put him at? Unbelievable. Production. Well, go on. Anyway, so we're going to talk about Diaz. Diaz has not said anything as in he wants to leave Liverpool. Right? He hasn't. A lot of people are making decisions for him. And I think we need to chill a little bit. Big up to ManDem coming through, man. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Get us to that 500. We are 10 away. We are 10 away. So get us there, people. Get us there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate all of you guys. Yeah, so let's start with Diaz. Let's talk about Diaz. Diaz, as Rasta is saying, he has never said he wants to leave. At the beginning of the summer, he and his wife posted something that looked like they were, they were thanking the fans and the club on how we have received them. And when you read it, it sounds like somebody who is moving on, right? It sounded like that. And then when he was asked, he said, of course, this is the transfer business and they are talking to clubs. It's not been a secret that he's always, his dad has talked about it numerous times that Barcelona is his favorite place. But we know Barcelona played him, they flirted with him and then played him and decided to go for Nico Williams. Now, Nico Williams decided to play Barcelona because Barcelona could not register him. They ain't got money. We keep telling people Barcelona is broke. Like their broke is on a whole different level. And then there was rumors that he wants to leave and he's upset at the club. And there was a thing about the club has made some promises and the club lied to them, blah, 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 blah. But just like Rasta is saying, Diaz, I've always said, if they give him a new contract, he will stay. If not, he doesn't mind what? Moving on. So that's where he's at right now. So the question is, will Liverpool give him a new contract, more improved contract, or, Liverpool let him go? I think Liverpool, it depends on the money. It depends on the money. If somebody comes in with more money, they will probably let him go. And that's it again. Liverpool not caring about, not being scared about the player moving on or whatever. If he stays, he stays. If he moves on, he moves on. But the money has to be in our terms. And Liverpool right now, when it comes to Diaz, we are in the strongest position because he's at his best of his age right now, right? He's getting there. Number 2, World Cup season. Number 3, he's going to play very well to be able to play well for the World Cup, right? So with Liverpool, we get N4, we're getting cheap. So whatever it is, Liverpool wins regardless. Now, the question is, how do we keep him? There's been rumors that he's making like 55K a week. That's not true. From what we hear, and he's making quite a lot more than that. He's making way, way, way more than that. So, yeah. Rasta saying sell Nunes and get who? What do you think? The whole plan was to get Isak. I mean, if you listen to what everybody's saying, they keep saying Ekitike is also on high on Liverpool's list, but I don't think Liverpool is going to spend another 80 million on a proven striker. Now, if the price goes down to 40, even 50, maybe Liverpool would make that deal. So maybe if we sell Nunes, Ekitike, for that money, we use it for Ekitike, right? So, I mean, there are some players out there, just they are not that level of strikers that we all want, on the size of Haaland. So, no, there's no one. There is potential out there, but like I said, the ones that we want, the market don't have. If we keep Nunes, at least he integrated with the team. That's the manager wants him. Because the fact that they're still negotiating tells you that they don't want him. Big up to the Kendall. He's in the building. He said, "Where's Isak? Bare waste man energy, just twerking in the window." I have no response for that. What do you where's Isak? Don't worry about Isak. Don't worry about what Liverpool do. We will get him. And we still have you on there talking about what's the name? Wood being better, being better than Isak. Well, you didn't say that. You said if Woods was playing in a better team, he would have played better than Isak. We still have you on live in the chat saying that. So don't go anywhere. Those receipts shall come back. Big up yourself, Anfield Irishman. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. He said they can register Lucha. Yeah, they couldn't register him. They broke beyond words, man. Keep telling people. Big up, big up, big up. Like we got yes, but he has said previously that he wants to play for Barcelona in his career. Can they afford him? Probably not now, but they want him. Bro, you saw what happened with Nico. They got Nico. His release clause is what, 55 or 50. They have the money for that, but they can't register. They have to move players along to be able to register other players. And if they can't, they did that to Olmo, right? They spend the money to get him, and they could not register him. So the same thing is going to be with Lucho if he goes there. That's why they're looking at Rashford right now, because Rashford will be alone. And that, I think, would be more easier, because even him, if it doesn't work, he could ship him back out, right? So, yeah, it's not going to work for Barcelona for sure. Now, Bayern is the one who have come into the play. Bayern is very interested in per Bild, B-I-L-D, the German publication, saying that Bayern are interested. They're bringing in 60 million euros to see if they can get Diaz. Now, will Liverpool let him go for that much? I think Liverpool are looking at 85 million euros for Luis Diaz. The question is, how much are they going to negotiate that for? Is Liverpool going to budge? Like I said, Liverpool are not budging. If they have a number, they're not budging. So is Diaz going to put up a fuss about it? And from what we reading from him, he is also like, if it happens, it happened. If not, I'll move on. Meaning, if Liverpool gives him a new contract, he will sign a more improved contract. If not, he will move on. So the question is, if Bayern comes in with 60 million, will that unsettle him? Because that would be like 20 million shy of what Liverpool wants. He said, I told ManDem we ain't getting Isak. When we get it, we will see you where you are. Because I remember when we were going after Vert, you said we don't going to spend that kind of cash. Right, Rasta? We remember you. He said, I heard he's making over 100K. Yeah, Diaz is making money. People made it seem like this guy was making peanuts. He is making money. I mean, compared to what he was making at Porto, Liverpool was paying him very well. Hence the reason why he is not fully in a rush. The goal is for him to play for Barcelona. But we've seen that story. Still need 2 good strikers. Bro, I think we may have to go back to this. We'll probably get 1 striker with a forward. Something that I thought we were trying to move away from, right? These forward things. Because otherwise, we would have probably go for João Pedro. But yeah, like I said, Edwards, Hughes, and the transfer crew, they have to earn their money on this one. That means start looking at players that teams like Brighton will be looking at, because for some reason they found these gems from nowhere. Out of nowhere, they will find a gem. And that's why maybe now we have to go beyond what our usual recruitment stages is. He said, where is Gehi? Brother, have you been living under a rock? In the last 7 days, what do you think has happened? They have to put everything on pause, man. He said Newcastle just signed Elenga, Isak, and leaving. They just signed a forward. Why were they trying to sign Pedro then? Why were they trying to sign Pedro? Why were they trying to sign Cunha? Why are they still trying to see if they can get Mbuemo? I'm telling you, if this happened, we're not gonna we will not take it as easy on you like we did with words. Yeah, we're not gonna be like, oh, I was saying it because no. We're gonna be on you. Pause. He said, whether Nunes stay or not, we need a new center forward. We have always needed a new center forward. It's gonna happen. I mean, people are forgetting that Liverpool were mourning for the last 7 days. So people, chill, relax. This is exactly what I was talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Let them do their work, man. He said, you're living the dream. My dream has been working. Didn't we spend 120 on Verts? 44 million on who? Kickers. A while ago, you guys were talking about, nah, we don't go for those type of prices. We got to go for the cheaper prices. So I'm telling you, Rasta, when that deal come through, I posted this on my X. I said, on my X account, meaning Twitter account. The next bomber is going to blow the roof off. You guys just wait. Remember, Rasta, Liverpool are in the morning stage right now. People think that this happened like 2 months ago. It just happened a few days ago. So chillax, let the squad do what they do. Big up to Rose Slash. How you doing, brother? I think we get Isak and a young project striker. Thank you. At least I get somebody with positivity out here. Unlike this Karen named Rasta, always be negative. Thank you, Red. Let them know, man. Nobody said we have the receipts. You think you're gonna go scot-free on the Vert situation? Nah, we might have to revisit that, because we've heard what you say when we said we're going after Vert. You were not part of the crew. You said we not get him. Liverpool never spent over 100 million. I remember all that. But this is the part where people don't understand. And I'm glad that Red have said it. Why hasn't Isak said, I'm staying by signing a new contract? Why haven't Newcastle, even though they told some of the Junos to tell the people out there that, oh, he's not going anywhere, we're going to give him a bump up salary and blah, 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 blah. They haven't done none another year. Hmm? If the player said, I want to leave, and it's a wrap. Yeah, Verts wanted us, but you still said that we couldn't afford him. Yeah, don't change the story, man. Don't change the story. How do you know that Isak doesn't want us? Mm-hmm. Why hasn't Isak? When Isak signs a new contract, then I'll know that he doesn't want us and he wants to stay. Until he signs a new contract, there's ample opportunity for Liverpool to bring him to Anfield. And that's what everybody is waiting on. If he says, I'm staying, I don't want to go anywhere, conversation over. We move on. But right now, he hasn't signed a new contract. He hasn't done anything remotely to kill this conversation. So until we hear that, then, the player also has never said he doesn't want to stay. He could say that by signing a new contract. That's what everybody's waiting for. This is the part where I'm with the Liverpool masses. Everybody has been on one message. Well, majority of us, that is. If he says he's coming, Liverpool has the money. Big up to Lopez. What are you doing? It's a big up question. Loving the positivity. Big signing incoming. I'm telling people, man, watch out for the big bomber, man. Watch out for the big bomber. You guys gonna be up here like, oh my God. If we wanted a Kitike or Ishi, man, we will have signed them already. Thank you. Thank you. And right now I'm even hearing even the Niger people in back in the homeland, Liverpool fans that is, don't even want Osimhen at Liverpool. What does it tell you? If Liverpool wanted a Kitike, they would have bought it. Why are they also waiting? What are they waiting for? Go buy a striker. We all know we need a striker. Right? Before the tragedy happened, we all knew we needed a striker. So right now we need two. Wagwan the kennel. Kwesi, let your upper lip touch your lower lip during Isak stuff. You don't have answers to it. Bruh. Houseway. Listen, Isak is coming. I'm going to stand on this soapbox forever. And I'm saying, unlike you who told us that he is not the one, you started comparing him to Suarez, saying that he hasn't done what Suarez did for Liverpool. That's the part where you're forgetting that he's done it twice. Actually, 3 times. Suarez won a trophy with Liverpool. The same trophy that Isak was responsible for them winning. That's one. Suarez took Liverpool to where? Champions League. Suarez has Gerrard. Suarez has Coutinho. We're going to act like those. And he had, who was it? He has Carragher. Was Carragher on that team that year? No. Carragher was gone. Yeah, he retired the year before. This brother has taken Newcastle to the Champions League twice. Suarez never did that to Liverpool. You could say, oh, he almost won us the league. Bro, did you see the points difference when we were done? Does it look like we almost won the league? This brother has taken Newcastle, a team that no one even knows beyond the English borders. And he's taking them to the Champions League twice. But you said you rather want Wolves, though. You said you want Wolves, though, because Wood would do better if he leaves where? Forest and go to a club like Liverpool and he will score more goals. That's why you said, Zuberi, we have you. The receipts are there. This club is going about business quietly now after many on social media threw their toys with the reverse deal. Club does not owe these people acting like fools anyway. Brother, let them know. Oh, and a speedy recovery to your boy Musiala. That was, man. Thank you, man. There's also a video circulating where the doctor or the physios were trying to pop that pop the leg back in? Because I remember I said it was a dislocated, and then I think the fibula. I have the same injury, by the way, broke. So the foot was facing the other way. Man, it is painful. And I don't know the life of me why these doctors don't put you to sleep. Don't put you to sleep so that they can pop the leg back in. They always do it while you are awake. I mean, they will give you some morphine to calm you down, but trust me, it is the worst. I had the same injury. The only good thing is my leg did not dislocate like his. Yeah, the doctors, man, I'm like, bro, put him to sleep and pop it back in. But they said the surgery was successful, so he will 3 to 5 months is the period that we expecting him to, I think, probably be back towards the end of next season. Hopefully he will be able to make it to the World Cup. So Rasta Crab, at which point did Trent say he wanted to leave? We knew it, but he never said it. Player silent is very telling. Bro, Red, thank you. Get on him. Get on this brother here. They are here just throwing negativity that they don't want to be positive for once. You just saw Liverpool spend all this cash and they still be like, oh, he doesn't want us. It's a dream. We will see. We shall see. Thank you, Red. I appreciate that. Thank you for getting having my back, man. Because this guy, Rasta, man, every week, negativity. Jokeres move has stalled. Really? Oh, snap. Arsenal fans said they were going to win the league. They were already, where is the news coming from, people? They were saying that he was coming. Somebody said he has acquired a 1 million mansion in London. How did it stall? Give us some news. Give us some news. What the ManDem saying? What's the ManDem saying? Yeah, that'll be interesting. I mean, Arsenal fans, right now we want to hear no more excuses of, oh, we don't have a striker, we don't have this, we don't have this. You have a chance to win the league. Let's see if they can do it. So moving forward, Jokeres to Arsenal. That was funny. I mean, they're going for Madueke. That's the player that they're looking for right now. Apparently, they're talking to Chelsea. How did Chelsea always get Arsenal to buy their players that they wanted out? You know? He said, I saw it on Big Six Band. Oh, okay. What I've seen is Arsenal are crying about his price. He's cheap. Jokeres is, the Sporto CEO doesn't want him to go for cheap. They raised the price up. Not such thing as a 1 million mansion in London, a garage maybe. Conley is getting fried. People are saying, I just saw that thing too, where people say, is he gonna live in Harrow? Yeah, man. So, a bomber. Has nothing to do with transfer, but let's share this real quick. For some of you guys, if you watch my show with EEF, we talked about Crystal Palace going to Europa, and it will really determine on what the ruling is in France. So apparently, Olympic Lyon will not be relegated to League Two and the club will stay in League One. The decision has been confirmed by Fabrizio, and there's a Fabrizio account. What does it do for Crystal Palace then? Is Crystal Palace gonna also fight for it because one of their owners is also part owner of the Olympic Lyonnais? Well, that means they can't go to the Europe. That will suck. This is where I think the English League needs to step up. The FA has not the FA, Premier League have to step up and support Crystal Palace because that's the whole reason why some club takes the Carabao Cup and this FA Cup seriously because opportunities of playing in Europe. Now, if this happen and they can play, that's crazy. Why do they even allow somebody who owns a club to come own Crystal Palace? That does not make sense, man. Big up yourself, Edward, man. Big up. The fact that they walked away from the Sesko deal shows that they are not serious and they wanted to sign him last season. Yeah, I mean, Arsenal, there was a civil war between Arteta and the new director of football. One of them wanted Gyökeres, the other one wanted Sesko. I think Sesko, they're looking at close to 90 million. And then Gyökeres' price also went from was it 50 or 60? And the owner also wants 80 million. Everybody realized that the striker market is hard. Ekitike, 80 million. It's not going to be a cheap market, knowing that people realize that these players are not the market is very, very poor right now. So the little bit of hype that one person get, they will definitely they will make a big supply and demand, basic economics, supply and demand. So the more you need those supplies, the demand is going to go up. But Arsenal, this is the thing people don't get. Arsenal don't have that much liquid cash to spend. That's why they're talking about Rodrigo. Where are they going to find the money for Rodrigo? Unless they want to fall into a PSR next season. Right? If they want Rodrigo, that means they have to sell Martinelli and probably Jesus. So for Arsenal, they have to do sell and buy. Sell and buy will have to be part of their business. Kwesi, do you think we can win the league again next year? Yep. I think we can. As a matter of fact, I think we will. I'm going for a quad again. If we get Isak, oh my God, I will, yeah. If we get Isak, for sure, we win in multiple trophies. Multiple trophies. Big up to ManDem in the building. Please hit the like button. So this is the news that's going on. Crystal Palace fans, if you're watching, we would love to have you guys and come explain to us what you feel about this decision made by the English FA or Ligue 1, keeping them in. So that means what for you guys? Are you guys still going to fight to get into the Europa or not? Because I don't think this is fair for you guys to achieve something and them to change it. And by the way, we've seen that there's a lot of rescheduling going on for Liverpool versus Manchester United versus Arsenal in August. I think Newcastle. Yeah, like we always said that when the schedule comes out, it always changes. So I think that's what's going on right now. He said they have both Martinelli and Trossard on the left wing, how will they accommodate a third left winger for playing time, and nobody wants Arsenal players either? That's what I'm saying. So that's why the Chelsea player, I forgot his name already. He will be a more sensible one because he will be on the right supporting Saka. They all been crying about who's always supporting Saka, and he can play both sides. So, but Liverpool also, there's been some rumors, and I highly doubt that Rodrigo is going to. He's not going to Arsenal. But in talking about Rodrigo, there's been some murmurs going around that if Liverpool sell Diaz, they can go for Rodrigo. Remember at the beginning of the summer, I said, if Diaz goes, the two players that I want was Nico Williams or Rodrigo. We know one is not coming because he just signed a new contract. And now, Rodrigo. The same thing with the center back. I said I wanted Hincapié or Guehi. Hincapié decided to go to Atletico Madrid, and then all of a sudden Liverpool was going after Guehi. So people, my record is sounding pretty good right now. My record is sounding pretty good. My sources have been correct. People do not want to give me the credit, but they know my sources are always up there. He said, Edward, I want to keep Diaz. He helped us win the league last season. I mean, at this point, it's a win-win for both club and player. If he stays, we know he's going to ball out. If he moves on, we're going to make money. So at the end of the day, I think the club and the player needs to decide what they want. And I think both sides are not in a rush. Everybody is calm. I mean, Diaz knows that if he stays and he balls one more year, he will get the move he needs. Right? So when it comes to Diaz, I don't think it's a big issue as what people makes it to be because he's a high-profile player. It's becoming like and it is a slow mark. What should I say? It's a slow news on the transfer side. So any little thing that people hear, a profile player like Diaz, they amplify it more than what it's supposed to be. So yeah, I think Diaz, Liverpool. I'm not worried. If he wants to leave, thank you, bye. But if he want to stay, thank you, stay. Right? I'm on Edward. I'm on your side too. I would rather keep him because I don't see any player out there better than him. Anybody coming in will have to step up, and that includes Rodrigo. Right? Any player coming in for Diaz have to step up. So, other than that, that's why I'm not in a rush to say, yeah, get him out of here and go get some. No. If he stays, I'm very happy. If he goes, get me the player that's going to hit the road running. And for me, I think it was either Nico Williams or Rodrigo. Yep. What ManDem saying? Arsenal have now opened formal talks with Chelsea for Noni Madueke. That was the player I was talking about. Ornstein has also called it. Yep. They would rather get him than getting somebody else because you bring in a striker, your career is going to cost him a lot of money. It's not as cheap as everybody is making seems to be. Jen, before we get out of here, something that I would like to share with you guys. Let's do this. Let's wish our captain happy birthday. I guess he and I are on the same month. We are both Cancers. His birthday, I think, was yesterday. Mine is today. Big up to the captain, El Capitan. Liverpool fans, I've seen that on social media. Everybody wants to put all the burden on his shoulders. He's the captain. I see why. He's a big person. I'm sure he can, with everything that's going on, he has to deal with a lot. Keep the same squad energy up and then bring the new players in, and so that we all they all gel, right? Thank you so much, Brendan. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. But I said it before when I was talking to Rasta earlier. We cannot just leave him by himself and say, oh, let the captain do everything by himself. No, we, the fans, also have to support him. So who's supporting the Lion then? Right? We, the fans, have to be there for him. He's not perfect. He's going to falter sometimes. But we have to be there for him. What are we, the fans, are doing for him? Instead of sitting there and be like, oh, I want to see the captain do all this stuff. What are you doing for the captain? You want the captain to be a superhero. What are you doing for the captain? And this is a call action to all Liverpool fans. He, the captain, will need our support more than ever. With everything that's going on, he has a lot on his hand. And we should not leave him there by himself. We have to be there for him because it will get tough. This is the EPL. This is football. It is rough out there. So I'm just letting people know, do not try to get in your comic book mindset. Oh my God, he's a hero. He's gonna be the one, do this and do this and do that. That's not his job. Our job is to be there for him. So if you want him to be a superhero, make sure that you got his back. That's what I'm saying. He's our captain. He has a lot on him right now. So where are you, the fans? What are you going to do? Are you going to sit there and think that this is a comic book? No, this is not a comic book. So make sure that we support him. Those agendas has to go out the window. He is our captain. So support him. Is he going to make mistakes? Yes. It's okay to talk about what he did. Did he make a mistake and the ball went inside? Okay, talk about it. But that's where it stops. There shouldn't be any more agendas going on. You were crying when he didn't sign the contract. So when he has signed the contract, don't expect that he is still 24, 25, 26. So all I'm asking is, let's be there for our captain, because our captain has a lot on his plate right now. And yes, it is correct. He has to make sure that he keeps the camp together. He has to make sure that he keeps the camp together. We got new players who are coming in. It's his job to make sure that they are acclimatized to the camp. And when the season starts, everything is going to be on him. So we, the fans, have to be there for him. That's all I'm saying. We have to be there for him. When he feels like everything is on his shoulders, we have to be his support. We have to be that concrete there for him so that he knows he can keep going. So that's all I'm going to say. Big up to our captain. Happy birthday to our captain. And fans, stop the agendas. Period. He said, we do not need to sell Diaz. All we need is a new top center forward, job done. We have enough to contest in all competition. I agree with you. I think you make a valid point. I want to see young Rio giving more time on the field. People keep saying, oh, he's too young and you could destroy his development. Well, we can't wait till he's 25 years old before we start playing him. Eventually, he has to start playing. And right now, the boy is ready. So that's what I'm saying. Arsenal cannot afford to buy both. So Liverpool are waiting for their move. Waiting. Who do you think we're trying to get? You think it's going to be Gyökeres? I don't think Liverpool want Gyökeres. Otherwise, we would have got him a long time ago. I don't know about Ekitike, even though rumors are said that Liverpool are waiting, to see what's going on there. But we will see. Like I said, Edwards and his camp have to show us why they make the big bucks. We can give the captain a birthday cake. The Man City couldn't. Right, exactly. We have, as a matter of fact, why doesn't everybody spam a cake, a birthday cake to the captain, man? Let's big up our captain. Let's give him his cake. We do not want to end up like City right now. Let's make sure our captain get his cake. We do not want to be like City. Big up to ManDem in the building. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We are almost there to 500 people, and the goal is, the goal is when we get to 500, we do call-in shows. We do call-in shows. That's the goal. So get us there. I'm ready. The season is about to start. Preseason is underway. We just heard that the game between Liverpool and Preston will go ahead as scheduled. So that's positive news. That tells me that the players mentally they're doing better. So if that's going to happen, which is this Sunday, I believe, that's good news for in terms of what is happening in the camp. So people, hit the like, subscribe so that we can start talking about the matches rather than me sitting here babbling around about what's going to happen and blah blah blah. I want you guys to be part. This is a community channel. I want you guys to be part of the the conversation. I want to hear what you guys opinion are rather than me reading. It's much better to hear from the horse's own mouth. He said the game will be on ITV1 live. I believe Liverpool is going to show it live too, right? Is that the same channel? Is that the same channel? Yes. So big up to ManDem. We'll possibly be back on Friday. Hopefully we'll get some more transfer news. I don't want to keep coming up here and repeating the same thing over and over because Liverpool transfer news is right now very quiet. It's back to business, doing business and behind the scenes now. So a lot of times what you're going to hear are just people making things up. It's funny how now Konate's contract has gone silent because apparently somebody thinks that he's going to Madrid for free. Konate said, if you hear anything from social media, it's fake. So I guess that's why we all think until it happens, we don't know. So big out to all of you guys who've taken your time to be with me today. We shall be back on Friday and there will be news. There will be news. We'll talk about them. We're going to talk about them. People, I want you to go out there and have fun. All right? Have fun. Leave Liverpool business alone. Liverpool business will be okay. We will be fine. They already started off with, right? We had sorry for even saying that. We had a situation, a very sad tragedy over a week ago that didn't derail us because we stick to the plan. It's just we have to take a pause and take care of what matters the most. So when they're ready, business will commence. And like I said, the game is still going to happen as scheduled, which shows that the camp is good. The camp is good. So we'll be hearing things. We will be hearing things. Don't worry about Liverpool, man. Just go out there and clear your mind. I haven't been watching too many football because I know there's going to be so much football coming up. You got the preseason, you got the league, you're going to have the World Cup qualifier. Then after that, Champions League, all the cups. And then after all that is done, we got the biggest party ever created, and that's the World Cup. That's why, even the Club World Cup, I might watch the PSG Madrid and then the Chelsea and whoever wins between those two teams. But after that, I haven't watched too many football because this is my time, mental to calm down. And especially with the tragedy that happened, even gives me time to pause and reflect. And that's what I want you guys to do. The time will come where there's going to be so much football. You're going to be so overwhelmed with football that you're gonna, by next year, you'll be like, I'm done. I don't want to watch any more football. But people, thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back. You know what I mean? We will be back. Crazy Bold. Peace.